The floods have ravaged several countries in Southeast and South Asia. Millions have been displaced. Thousands have ended up losing their homes, and the death toll has now crossed 300 and is expected to rise further. In Southeast Asia, heavy monsoon seasonal rains paired with tropical storm system Senyar have inundated the areas across Indonesia, Thailand and Malaysia. In Sri Lanka, cyclone Ditwa has caused death and destruction in Sri Lanka. The authorities in Indonesia were struggling to reach the worst affected areas on the Sumatra island. Officials say that flooding and landslides had killed at least about 174 people, with nearly 80 or more said to be missing. National Disaster Mitigation Agency has said that the toll could in fact grow as the rescuers are trying to reach the isolated areas.
We've experienced across the area and this village, this has been the worst. All my life, I've never seen anything like this.
Now, southern Thailand is amongst the hardest hit areas, with more than 3.5 million people being affected. At least 145 people have been killed across the region, and most of these deaths have happened in the Songkhla province, where a hospital had to bring in some refrigerated trucks to store the bodies after the morgue exceeded capacity. The city of Hat Yai is the hardest hit, receiving nearly about 25 inches of rain over 3 days last week.
When I was trapped, I had nothing except some rice. I tried to ask neighbors but couldn't reach anyone. The water was up to the mezzanine floor, around my waist. I had only one way out. I had to break through the roof and sit on it. I just had to survive.
The two people who were killed in Malaysia by the flooding caused by heavy rains that left stretches of northern Perlis state underwater. The annual monsoon season, typically between June and September, often brings some heavy rains, triggering landslides and also flash floods. But a tropical storm has exacerbated the conditions. Meanwhile, Sri Lanka has deployed the military for relief and rescue operations. The death toll from the floods and landslides across the island has now risen to 56. And nearly about 3,000 homes were damaged in mudslides and floods, and almost 15,000 people have been moved to temporary shelters. Now, Sri Lanka is in its northeast monsoon season, but rainfall has intensified because of cyclone Ditwa. Now, helicopters and naval boats and thousands of troops are being used to evacuate the stranded villages in several parts of the country. The cyclone Ditwa is likely to move away from Sri Lanka's north towards India, and according to the Indian Meteorological Department, the cyclonic storm is tracking towards northern Tamil Nadu, Puducherry and South Andhra Pradesh. Now, Ditwa is expected to approach and also cross the nearby coast by early 30th November as predicted. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.